Hello, hello. Good morning.
Woke everybody up with all that excitement.
Good morning, everybody out there. Good morning, Susan. How are you this morning?
Great, great. How are you?
Good, good, good.
How's your new year going so far?
I'm not complaining too much. It's been very relaxed and chilled, so I'm good.
Good, good. Oh yeah, here they come.
How about you?
Good, good. Yeah. Nothing to complain about.
That's a good thing.
Doesn't do any good to complain anyway. No, it's all good. It's all good.
I got a confirmation online yesterday. I think it was yesterday or 2 days ago. Maybe, I'm not sure. But I read it yesterday. I'll put it that way. And hey, good morning, Ray Lopez. Good morning, Monica. Good morning, GP. Good morning, Jenny. Welcome in. Yeah, I got a confirmation. I don't know if you we were live online New Year's Day, and I picked up an energy that was standing here, and it was our very first person that popped in. Her father was here, and he was in his younger form, because I was explaining. I said, this is a younger man. He was when he passed, he was older, but as a younger man, he blonde hair, beard, whatever. Talked about the situation, and it was interesting because, and I said, that was in his more. That's the form he preferred, because he put on weight and he was not the person he preferred. So when he came back, and Don, you look a little tired. Are you okay? I am fine. Thank you, Monica. I appreciate that. Anyway, so anyway, it's interesting. The wonderful man spirit from a man. Anyway, and then before somehow we lost connection or something, and so I was talking, but and then we moved on. And when I came back maybe about 10 minutes later, I said, I was reading somebody else, and I said, "Did half pint ring bell to you?" I'm like, because I'm getting half pint, and I'm like, no, I don't think it's you. I think it's the last person, and I think it's that father again that was saying, calling you half pint, like that show, that desert. I mean, the Little House on the Prairie show, right? And because the other person had left, so apparently she replayed the video, whoever it was. They came back, and she said not only did her father call her half pint, but she has a tattoo that on her arm in her father's writing, calling her something like half pint or what. Let me look it up real quick.
How precious that is. But isn't it interesting when we see people from the other side? They look so much younger. They look alive. They look so healthy. It's their way of letting us know that they're doing great. They're healthy and they're happy.
Exactly. She says, "I am completely mind blown right now. I got a tattoo of his handwriting that says, 'I love you, half pint,' on my arm. He calls me this. He called me this his whole life. I can't even put into words how thankful I am. You are truly a blessing." Isn't that great? I love that.
That is beautiful. That is beautiful. That's just, confirming everything you say to people.
He had just passed. That's why he was here. He had just passed.
Yeah. It's your good connection with the other side.
And so thank goodness that she was there to take that message, at the time, and that he was so quick to give the message, to let her know that it's good, because she was, I felt from his energy that she was very, 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 just completely wrecked. And he said, celebrate life. That's the kid telling her, celebrate my life. Don't mourn me. Celebrate my life. Yeah. And even the smoking, I had the smoking too, which is interesting, because he told me that he told me that when that he smoked, and then when he's around her, she'll know, because he's going to make sure it
smells the cigarette.
So he told me to tell her that he'll be there, and when she wants him, needs him, if she smells smoke, that's him. So
that's awesome. That's beautiful. Right? That's so beautiful.
Exactly. Good morning, Angie. Good morning, Paul. Good morning, Kim Diaz,
everybody.
Kim is from Belgium. Yes, Kim, we will give you a message. We will give you.
Boy, I bet they're pretty cold over in Belgium. Oof.
Yeah, they're let's see, they're about the same on the same parallel as like
Boston.
I don't know if it's high as Boston. It could be
maybe like Maryland or something.
Yeah, Maryland, New York, maybe New York, but I'm not sure it's high as Boston. But yeah, because it's in line with Germany. And I remember in Germany we were kind of like Maryland and Pennsylvania and Jersey. But then again, the states on the East Coast are so small that
Yeah, right.
doesn't take much to cover a bandwidth there. That's for sure. Compared to the West Coast folks. I mean,
Didn't it blow your mind when you first moved out to the Southwest, like Texas? You could be driving all day and still be in Texas.
yes, you can drive. You can, and that is not an exaggeration. I promise you. If you drive from Louisiana, you enter I-10 in Louisiana, and you continue to El Paso. You have about a 12-hour trip, a 12 to 14-hour trip.
Oh, yeah.
And if you're in northern Texas and you come all the way down to South Texas, it's even longer. So yeah, no, it is unbelievable how big that state is, and you can drive forever. Harris County, to get across Harris County these days is 1.5 hours at least.
Oh, wow.
And that's not because of traffic. That's just because Harris County is that massive. And that's where Houston is, by the way. So, and if like when I get to Dallas, to go to Dallas, I'd take 5 hours to get to Dallas.
Wow.
And that's
Yeah.
small. Jesus.
Well, my kids were real little. We drove from Albuquerque to Boston, and we weren't even out of New Mexico. And my daughter's crying, "Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Can I plane and meet you there?" She was like 6 at the time.
We bought our Land Rover LR3, and this was in 2000. I don't remember exactly when, maybe 2004, 2003, 2004. And we loaded it up. And the first trip we took was to Maryland. And so we drove through Arkansas, and we got into Arkansas, and there was a ice storm, and it just,
oh my gosh,
everything was frozen over. So the whole road was a parking lot.
That's scary.
And so I thought, of all things, thank God I have the LR3, because this thing was built to do this, you know? So, so we kind of sat there and for quite a while. And then finally I'm like, wait a minute, my LR3 is supposed to be pretty damn good off-road. And so I went off-road and went around. It was
easier to travel in the snow, than the ice.
So I went into the median and on the median, and then I was thinking, you know, there's all kinds of things that could be hidden by the snow, and I was stupid at that. But I just wanted to move because we had sat for 5 or 6 hours, and I'm like, I can't continue to do this. So we went into the median, and then drove along and cut in the snow, and everybody's like, I'm like, relax, this car can do it. And I hit the button, so we raised up the vehicle, because in the Rover you can raise it up. So we raised it up and took it on. So anyway, by the time it was over, we wound up getting around the thing, which was a jackknife truck, and moved on through. And thank God we did.
But you know, when you drive through all that storm and everything, it's exhausting. It really is. It's a lot of stress.
Angelique says that she's in Arkansas and planning to move to Bowie, Maryland. I used to live, Angelique, I lived most of my life in Baltimore, most of my young years in Baltimore. And then I moved to, what is the name of that damn city? Anyway, it's where Fort Meade is, Fort Meade, Maryland. So I used to live not far from where you are going to be going. And we used to go to the sulky races out there in that part of the woods. But yeah, I used to live right by Fort Meade, because I worked at Fort Meade, Maryland for NSA for years, and absolutely loved it. I love that. Laurel, Maryland is where I'm thinking about. One of the places is Laurel, Maryland. So yeah, Bowie is a beautiful place. You will like Bowie. Maryland is one of the richest states in the nation, by the way. When it comes to
we go there every 5 years for Bill's Naval Academy reunion.
Annapolis. Oh, I love Annapolis. Is that where it's held? Annapolis?
Yeah.
Yeah. I love Annapolis. It is such a beautiful place. And it's just, I mean, it's just so picturesque, and it's the capital of Maryland. Do you know that capital was also the capital of the U.S. at one time for a very brief period of time?
Wow.
So it was capital of the city. It was the capital city, and then the state capital, and then of course the capital of the county, as well as the capital of the U.S. for a very short period of time.
You know, it's really beautiful back there. I mean, the whole East Coast, the upper north, New England, all that, it's beautiful. But just the winters are so hard. They're rough.
But Baltimore and Annapolis don't have that harsh of a winter compared to the upper East Coast. Because, you know, it's interesting. When you're that close, I don't know if it's that close. I don't know what it is, but I think because, again, you're down on the lower parallel, it's just you're not spanked as hard. You do get a few wicked storms, but
the
overall,
the ocean is gorgeous. I mean, it's
It is. It
incredible.
absolutely is. And for us, it's also the bay. The Chesapeake Bay is just
And
such
all
a
those
wondrous place.
all those clam cakes to die for.
Clam? No, crab.
Crab cakes,
Yes.
that's what I meant.
I love my crab cakes. Oh my God.
They're
Yeah.
all good.
The blue crabs are amazing. I love blue crabs.
This one girl says, "You should see Minnesota." I don't want to see Minnesota. Thank you.
No. Exactly.
I can imagine. I can stretch my imagination.
Yeah. Right now, I'm not. Yeah, it was a little bit chilly here, and we're like, okay, it's time back to the warm. So we, when we were doing the New Year's Eve one.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it was New Year's Eve one. There was hail falling right here. I said, wait a minute, I'm in Scottsdale. How the hell do I have hail? It was
I
crazy.
know.
But yeah,
But isn't it amazing when you think 3 months ago it was like 112 degrees and now it's cold. It's like 60.
Exactly. Well, I'm checking off everybody that popped in.
It's good to see everybody. Happy New Year.
Welcome in Marianne. Welcome in Kelly Dix. Welcome in Paul Black. Welcome in DeMarco. DeMarco popped in this past week too, and I for the first time I'd seen the name, and I'm like, oh, welcome in. Mary Ann, welcome in. Let's see who else. Paul Black, Mary Ann. Just checking up on the people I've missed here. Gutierrez, Allison, Katie. Welcome in, Katie Stengel. I don't recognize that name either. That's paired to you, Susan, by the way. So that's on your. Katie is on your. I think Katie's on your thing.
Okay. Awesome.
So we're going to start with.
Are we going to give them a personal reading, or are we giving them a New Year's reading?
No, I think we're going back to whatever strikes you, whatever you feel comfortable with, whatever you're feeling.
Okay, just whatever they need to know today. Yeah, good idea.
Yep, spirit will tell us what we need to do.
They always do.
Exactly, even when we don't want them to.
Yeah.
And we're going to start with Kim Gutierrez. Kim Gutierrez. Yes, let's start with Kim this morning.
Okay, Kim, let's see what wonderful future awaits you. Okay. Ooh. You got two really great cards, and you got two very difficult cards. The difficult cards relate to, it's almost like some people have kind of broken your heart because they're at it and have so much drama, and they're just so much confrontation and arguing and everything. And it's like, step aside. You can have peace in your own mind, and you can create the life that you want. You don't have to let people control you and how you feel and how everything affects you. You have a beautiful home, and you've worked really hard to establish your stability and everything. And you got the Magician. So, manifest what you want into your life. You have that ability. You have that ability to live a beautiful, beautiful life. And don't let these people control your life and make you unhappy. It's really up to you to say, just no, I'm going to set my boundaries with you guys, and you guys deal with it. I'm going to be happy in my own space. So love yourself and be happy. This is going to be a great year for you. So make it happen. Don't let other people influence you and bring you down and create any negativity in your life. You be happy and be positive. Thank you.
Good reading. And that's a message I think that everybody should hear, though, Susan, is wonderful. I know it was meant specifically for Kim to hear at this time, but everybody take that little bit of message that Susan just said, because that one key advice is important. Be happy in yourself. That no one steal your thunder, and make sure no one steals your joy, because that's the one. I mean, they can take your house, they can take your car, they can take everything else from you, but the many things that your emotions are the one thing they can't take. So again, if you're living a happy and joyful life, it's amazing how that positive energy attracts positive things to you. So again, don't let anybody steal your thunder, and let no one steal your joy. And you will be amazed at that one little teeny piece of advice, how wonderful that is to you. And what is that to me? It's like, again, it's an affirmation. I just had to get it in there. That was a good leeway, right? Segue into that. But again, folks, the one thing that I'm going to tell you, this is the new year. And while you are in a new year situation, why not start a new program? If you are starting a new fitness program because, hey, it's the first of the year, you're starting a new diet, you're starting a new way of thinking, whatever, then start with affirmations. Start with one simple affirmation when you wake up. I'm asking you for not more than 1 minute every day.
Yeah, you can say something like, I am happy, healthy, and holy.
Exactly. Or I go back to my fallback.
Or your affirmation.
Exactly. And I go back to this fallback affirmation and suggest it completely. I believe in infinite abundance. My wants and needs are always met. Say it like you mean it. Mean it when you say it. You then direct. That's what that does is it redirects that energy that's floating around you, and it sends it out saying, hey, this is what we want to attract. And that attracts back to us. Again, that energy is there. Whether you use it or not, it's there. Why not use it then? Why not direct it? So again, don't let anybody steal your thunder. Let no one steal your joy. But more importantly, read this affirmation, say it on a daily basis, and don't be surprised if you start seeing life come around. Because again, you are energy. We are all energy. If you turn your energy into a positive way and send it for one purpose of attracting good, positive energy, it's amazing how the world will respond. And the universe does respond because that's what energy does. Energy it's a kinetic thing. So put it to use.
And the magician always reminds us that we are masters of our own life.
Absolutely.
We think
absolutely.
What we believe is what we create, because it's like a magnet. We attract good things if we believe good things.
Exactly. I always call the magician, my magician is always, I call him the master manifester, because again, that magician card reminds us that it all starts here. It all starts here. You can look to the whole world for everything in the world. You can say everything. Oh my God, I can't believe this and I can't believe this. Yeah, you're right. But you know what? The one thing you can believe, here, start here. If you can't believe in yourself, then you're screwed. And that means you really need to start to peek it down. You really need to start speaking to spirit. Monica says, I must thank you, Don, for wonderful advice.
Really
asking gatekeeper to keep away spirit from us. It did help me, and I am now having a sound sleep. That is great news. That is great news.
That is great, Monica.
Yes. What Monica is talking about is that we have spirits and spirit guides around us. And when you are comfortable and when you open yourself up to spirit and spirit guides, you can actually talk to them and not be afraid of them or even freak out about them. And the cool part about it is that when you talk to spirit guides, you can tell them you have a gatekeeper. The gatekeeper is the person, the spirit that controls all the other spirits and who and when they access you. And so what I advise Monica is to have her gatekeeper say, hey, no spirits are allowed in my bedroom and no spirits can mess up my sleep during X hours, whatever. There's many ways you can do it, but then that sounds like what she did. And therefore that's what she's speaking of. And again, if you're having restless nights and you think spirits are messing with your head, that's what you do too. You tell your spirit guide, you pull it in and say, hey, gatekeeper, we got to have a conversation. Y'all need to come over here, man. I don't want anybody in that room, no spirits between.
It's all about setting those boundaries.
Absolutely. And that's why people who are light workers can stay healthy, because we set boundaries to spirits and tell them when they can and cannot come in. And that's why they come in when they're on call. And when they're not on call, they're like, no, he told me I can't come in. And believe it or not, spirits are good that way. They don't invade that if you ask them not to. That's the cool part. They have that strength. I love it. I love it. So with that said, I'm going to give, who was it again? I popped over the name because I put the thing.
It was a lady from Belgium.
Oh, Kim Gutierrez.
Yeah, from Belgium.
I'm going to give Kim a bit of a reading real quick. Kim, this one's for you as well. And this one's going to dovetail. Susan, the good part is when you get a reading, you get two different readings. You may wind up getting two readings, or you get a reading that truly dovetails, because again, sometimes it's the same message, just continuation. So it depends on what spirit is meaning for you to hear at the time. Kim, last year was a bit of a workhorse for you. But this is the 10, and in 10, the minor arcana in tarot says 10 is the end of a cycle. So the year of work, the year of hard work that you put in is coming to an end. It's come to an end. That cycle, the cycle has come to an end. And look at this. This is going to be a good year for you. Look at this. This is the happy queen. This is the queen of cups. This is a happy, fulfilled queen. She's the queen of again, joy and abundance. Not abundance necessarily in money. Again, this is joy of emotion. So it's an abundant a feeling of happiness and contentment and so forth. This is, again, you're coming from a rough work year, a hard year of toil and work, to a much more satisfying year, a year of peace and tranquility. And it has been a journey. Look at this. You persevered. So again, your past year must have put you through some real serious paces, because this is that perseverance card. And again, you persevered to get to this happy time. So enjoy this year. And look at this. Again, what I'm telling you, this is a celebration. This is going to be an amazing year for you. If I were you, I would be speaking to Spirit every day, and saying, Spirit, and if you're not in a relationship, I love this. If you're not in a relationship, then don't be surprised if one comes your way. If you are in a relationship, then make sure you rekindle that relationship, because that's what this is saying to me. Either way, love is in the air for you. Time to celebrate. And could that celebration be something more with love? Who knows? I mean, it's amazing what love can do, how much it can fulfill us and make us kind of feel like we're definitely on the right track there. So there you go.
Sometimes love comes to us in different ways. It doesn't have to be a male-female or two males or two female relationship. It could be a child coming into your life, or it could be an animal coming into your life. They all teach us about love, that unconditional love that, that they have for us and we have for them. And sometimes good friendships are like love,
Exactly. Monica says, can we say gatekeeper only spirits guides are allowed in the bedroom? You can say anything you want, Monica. Again, the gatekeeper controls that. You can also call in different spirit guides when you want, if you have questions. Like if you go to sleep and you say, okay, gatekeepers, let in the spirit guides who can answer these questions for me. Let them in. That can happen. There are times where, and I think Susan's witnessed this too, because I've talked about it before in our class, is that where I tell people, if you're wanting to do mediumship, what I do is I send back, I ask the other spirit guides to step back, and I call forward my mediumship spirit guides, because I have spirit guides we all have them, who are specialized. They're there for that purpose. And so I call in those spirit guides that are for the mediumship part, and they come forward, and then I work with them, and then they help me with the mediumship. When I need the psychic spirit guides, they come in, and I push the other ones back for a while. I don't push them back, but I'm having them step forward, step backwards, because again, you bring the spirit guides. It's like bringing a knife to a gunfight. You bring the spirit guide who can help you with the situation you're in. So if I come in a situation where I'm sitting down doing readings, right now, my spirit guides around me are my spirit guides to do the tarot, the psychic, the that kind of stuff, but also the mediumship ones are here. So, if indeed a spirit walks in, the mediumship guides are there to say, hey, we're connecting with you, and have the conversation, and they talk to me. So there you go.
You know what? It's a good idea too, to always remember you have angels to help you too.
You do.
And you have your loved ones to help you. So, there's a whole fleet of people that and beings that we can call upon to get help from.
Absolutely. Absolutely. LP says setting boundaries with spirits. Absolutely. I totally get it. 100%. Exactly. I agree. Let's see. So the next is Kelly says, I always ask spirit to allow my soul to re-enter my body peacefully when I sleep. That way I don't get what we call the old hag. Yes. Well, especially if you're astro travel. If you astro travel when you're asleep, and a lot of people do travel in their sleep, and they're astro travel and they're out and away, they want to make sure that again, their body is not disturbed while they're not there. We're getting to some heavy stuff. Some people are like, okay, now I'm freaked out. But the reality is, again, there are people who astro travel. There are people who leave their body and travel when they're sleeping, and that happens often. And they don't want some other thing to come into the vessel. And so, again, your spirit guides and your angels will keep you and protect you from that, which is wonderful. Susan, talking about spirit guides and wonderful things. How about that book? What's the update?
She said she needs 2 more weeks to finish editing it, and then boom, boom, boom. I'm going to work on my illustrations for each chapter. Just on that cover page on each chapter, and it should be out in hopefully by March.
Super. Kelly says she astro travels all the time. Absolutely. Kelly, you'd be surprised. So many more people do that don't even know it. The first time I did it, I thought it was amazing, and I was very young when I did it, and I do it from time to time. I haven't done it a lot recently. Part of me wants to do it, but part of me is like, I just leave it whenever it's meant to, it'll happen again. Is the way I see
Sometimes
it.
you just want to rest too.
Sometimes you want to rest because you do wake up
You don't
tired.
want the adventure.
Absolutely. Jenny, you are next. Let's see what Spirit
Okay,
has for
Jenny.
Jenny.
Jenny. What a cute name. I like that name. Jenny. It's a happy name.
Can't tell by the rocks that I
Right?
got. I'm just Jenny from the block.
No, poor Jenny. She's having a hard time sleeping. She just worries too much. She just, she's a little worrywart. And she's got a person coming into her life, and I don't know if this person's already there or it's coming in the next 6 months, but this is the person here. And this person's going to be a very good friend. If she wants to go further, there's a possibility it could, but stop worrying so much. Just let life flow. Let this be a year of enjoying what comes to you and embracing it all, good and bad. I mean, we all have these bumps in the road, but it's overall, I feel like they're going to be a better year for us than the last year, don't you?
I feel there's good energy. Absolutely.
Yeah, I do too. So it's like, okay, let this person come into your life, and if it's just the best friend possible, that's a good thing too. Sometimes we marry our best friends.
It's true.
So
It's
it's a
true.
good thing. It's a good thing.
Yeah.
Because this person's going to come with a lot of good communication skills, and that's what you need. You need somebody to converse with, somebody to communicate, and that's very important in life. Okay,
Exactly.
that's all I have to say to Jenny. And Jenny, have a happy new year.
Exactly. Hey, welcome in, Kathy Ortman. Good to see you here. She's a good friend from Kingman, Arizona, and one of the best realtor in Kingman, Arizona. If y'all ever go to Kingman, Arizona and need real estate, Kathy Ortman is the person, without a doubt. And y'all know I have my real estate license myself, and yet when we do something in Kingman, Kathy is our realtor. I don't even do my own stuff there. She does it for us. She's that good.
Cool. That's cool.
Yeah, absolutely. She says, thank you. You are very much welcome. Well deserved, though. I assure you, well deserved. So let's see. Next in is Jenny. Jenny. What do I have for Jenny? Did Jenny respond? Did she give you any feedback?
I don't know. I didn't see anything yet.
Jenny, did you leave? Are you gone already?
Jenny, are you there?
I think Jenny deserted us. Oh my gosh.
maybe I just blew her over or something,
I don't know. There she is. You actually,
okay.
Actually, I've never been in relationships. So that's why I'm scared. You don't have to be scared
but
of being in a relationship.
It's a good friendship. That's perfect.
Exactly.
You can kind of ease into it.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Let's see, Jenny. What do I see for you? Jenny. I'm just Jenny from the block. Jenny, oh my gosh, this is an amazing year for you. First and foremost is a year of movement. A lot of things happening this year. So buckle up, Buttercup, because it's going to be a bumpy ride. It's going to be crazy, which is good, but crazy in a good way. Again, a lot of things are happening for you this year. Look at this. Again, the world is changing for you. Things are shifting. So again, be patient as the world changes and be patient as things change around you. And also stay balanced. Make sure you keep your feet on the ground. Make sure that you're using your mind when you make decisions, not your emotions. Again, this is why I'm telling you this, because there's that Queen of Swords, and she's telling you, make logical choices this year. Don't leave your emotions at the door. This is not a year for emotions, but it is a year to enjoy the emotions. Don't get me wrong. Again, it's a year to celebrate, a year to enjoy life, get moving. But again, let's use logic. Let's focus on making sure we're using logic this year in our choices. Lots of news coming in. Lots of news, lots of change. So this year, the biggest word I see, the biggest word is change. I see a number of things happening this year. I see. Are you in school? Because I'm seeing like a ceremony. Are you graduating? I'm getting a graduation ceremony. I'm seeing you're leaving some things in the past. You're leaving some people in the past. You're just dropping some things and saying, this isn't. Again, I get the sense of a very, very transitional year for you, Jenny. So this is going to be a year that is going to open you up to a lot of things. And so I think that all I can say again is buckle up, Buttercup, because it's going to be a crazy year. And I think it's going to, but crazy good. Okay, Jenny, this is going to be a great year for you. That's what I'm getting. Super. Let's see. Yes, Allison, you are on the list. Absolutely. Yes, yes. Let me make sure. As I told her, I thought I pinned her. Let me look on, because I don't want to lie to you. Sorry, Allison. Let me take a look. Yes, you are on the list, Allison. You are number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're about number 11. You're about 11 down. Okay. Next is GP. What you got for some GP there, Miss Susan?
Hey, GP. Good morning, GP. Happy New Year. Let's see what's happening with you.
So, 1 second more though, Jenny. You say you're 28. What does that mean? I don't know.
Is that a good thing, or
Yeah. So
any age is good?
Is that in reference to education, that you're not in school or something? If you're not in school, don't be surprised if you go back to school. Again, I'm seeing this kind of closure, this kind of graduation, this moving forward. So age isn't. I don't know where the age come in. I'm not sure what the number mean. I'm not sure what that number means, because I don't know if I indicated age on anything. So. But anyway, just making sure that's clear to you. Hey, Divinely Guided, nice to see you in as well. Again, let's get back to GP.
GPs working their tail off. It's like, work. Let it go. Some of this burden is going to get lifted very soon. But what you're saying is, it's time to have some adventure, not just work. Get your life back in balance. You play, you work. Let's get it all balanced out a little bit. It can't be all about hard work. This is a new year. There's a lot of exciting things getting ready to happen, but you have to make them happen. So yes, put the work aside a little bit, kind of balance that out so that you're having a little playtime too. This is so important. You need an adventure. There, that's all I have to say, GP. Happy New Year.
GP. Gwyneth, are you still here? GP is Gwyneth, I think. His name is Gwyneth. So Gwyneth, are you still here? You better work it, girl. Do that thing, making something on the runway. GP, did you leave us? Oh my goodness. GP has to go in and out sometimes because of
There.
There you go. All right.
She's there. Yeah.
Super. Gwyneth. And Gwyneth, thanks for the tip off on Listless's birthday, by the way. I made sure that I texted her and because I didn't see it posted anywhere. So I was thanks for that tip off. I didn't tell her, you told me, by the way. So Listless is another person who is on the line, on the list often. And her birthday was just this past New Year's time. And
how cool.
Yeah.
Birthdays are special.
Yes, indeed. Hey, Seashells asked you, you got me done? I got you, babe. Seashells, I got you.
Love it.
She lined me up perfectly there. My music cue.
Today, Earth Day. Kay says Happy Earth Day.
Hey, I didn't know that, but now I do. Well, welcome and happy Earth Day to you as well. Let's see. Gwyneth. Oh, let's see.
Gwyneth has a good sense of humor. She's got a lot of laughing faces there.
Kay, no, you can't be next, but you are probably on the list. But no, you cannot be next. The list is already arranged. We got the list, so if wherever you fall on the list is where you are. That's for Kay, by the way. She asked that question. So what I've got for you, GP, is watch your budget this year. Watch your budget right now. Again, this is not a yearly reading. This is the now reading, okay? So right now, budgetary issues are a question for you. So watch your budget. Pay attention to what you're spending. Pay attention to what you're spending on as well. Not just what you're spending, but what you're spending on. I see you moving into a happier time. Again, I see that. I think the last few months have been kind of, or maybe even a little bit more, have been kind of, again, a bit of a frustration, a bit of a challenge. But that challenge, again, is coming to, that challenge is, you're getting through that challenge. So again, you're moving on to a much more pleasant time. And I love this energy because, again, when you see the knight, that's actual movement. That's actually getting out there and moving it. So again, moving. And the judgment card's there. So again, when the judgment card's there, the judgment card is saying, hey, you put the work in. So you're moving to a better time because you put the work in to make you get there. And part of it's coming, again, with finances and stuff. So it's like something you've done, you've been putting your finances in order, and you've been looking at your budget, again, paying attention, and that's been paying off. You also need to keep your pessimism to a limited amount. Again, don't let the negative slip in there, because it's so easy sometimes to let it slip in. And once you do, you're like, I'm there, I'm screwed. But more importantly, again, you own your power. This is you, the Empress. This is the power. And you can make anything happen. This is the fertile power, okay? And this is not the High Priestess. The High Priestess is very virginal. This is the one that's very fertile. So again, with this energy, you can create and make anything happen. Again, it's up to you. So again, you are in control of your destiny. This is kind of like a master manifester for women. Okay, so this is that power. Whatever you want, you can make happen. But again, just pay attention to your budget. Keep doing what you're doing. Right now is a good time for you. So enjoy this period of release, but do it with an eye on your budget. Okay. Next. Let's see who is next. Oh, Teresa, you want a love reading? Oh, Teresa, you're killing me. You're killing me, Teresa. Not the love readings. Oh my God. If you knew anything about me, it's like a knife to the heart, Teresa. Next in line is Ray Lopez. Ray Lopez, one of the sweetest people I know. And somebody who is just warm and generous. Oh my gosh. Love Ray Lopez. Ray Lopez.
Okay, Ray.
This
Ray.
is
He's got some very beautiful cards. He's got the Hermit card, and that's all about going. This is a 7-year for everybody, and that's a year where we're going to do a lot of introspection. We're going to really, we're going to find ourselves. We're going to be on this. We're going to work with our spiritual path. We're going to grow and evolve and trust. And this is really neat. This is saying your focus and your energy should be on that spiritual path. Meditate for that 10 minutes a day. You don't have to do it all day, just 10 minutes, and go within, connect to the other side. They'd love to hear from you and they'd love to help you, but we have to ask for that help. And this is saying probably in a long time, you're going to finally have some peace of mind. You're going to find a way to feel good about yourself, to be happy with who you are and where you're at. This is a very important card. I feel like this is a very important year to really connect and love who you are. So, looks really good. And you help so many people, and it's time to really help yourself. You're so sweet. And this is a beautiful year. So let it happen and trust all those beautiful messages that come to you, dear. It's going to be worth it. Thank you.
Now, see, if I still played the Let It Go song, this will be great, right? Let it go, let it go, because it'll be a great year. It's going to be a good year. That's good.
Isn't that so neat, the way she spells her name? Ray, R-A-E,
exactly.
beautiful.
Yep. Let's see what I get for Ray. Let's see what else we get for Ray. Who, Ray? Ray, the 8 of Swords. Again, you've been working through it. You're not quite there yet, Ray, but positive things are coming. Hope is coming, okay? Your 8 of Swords is saying, hey, you're still working through the trouble. You're still working for the drama, the issues, but that drama, that issue is coming to an end. So know that it's coming. And look at this. There's that King of Pentacles. The good part is the financial picture is changing for sure. And that financial picture definitely took a nice little bump, and it's going to get better and better. So that's good there. And then there's the 4 of Pentacles, but still watch your budget. Make sure you're staying inside your budget. Make sure you're paying attention to what you're spending on and who you're spending on. And it's interesting. I see an Ace of Wands. And so, Ray, something's going to happen with something is happening there. Let's see. How is that? Let me see what that means. One more card. Let me draw one more card. Yep. There's the 9. So again, you are right. You've been working on this frustrating situation you're dealing with, and you've been putting the effort in, working on it hard, and doing things you can do to make it kind of come to a resolution. And you've come one step closer. So you move from the 8 to the 9. So this is getting ready. We're getting close to a 10. Oh, I'm lying. This is the 10. I thought it was a 9. That's a 10. So again, the 10 is like, this is coming. Again, this situation I was telling you about. Keep the work going, because look what's coming right around the corner. Again, resolution is coming to that rough situation you've been dealing with. Resolution is coming. Right now you're at the 8. The 10 is right around the corner. So this is telling you you're going to be there soon, Ray. So keep pushing forward. Keep having the faith.
What you're saying is right on there, Dawn, because I feel like in this particular year, Ray is going to reward it. The universe is going to reward her for all her hard work and all her love and all her patience and her ability to trust in the other side. And it's going to be good.
Absolutely, absolutely. And also, it's interesting because I feel that Ray has also been working on finding her way back to her path. So again, finding her way back to that peace and the tranquility, and the path that she should be on, and the way in which her life should be progressing. So again, a lot of things are coming up for you. This is going to be a very, again, another transitional year.
And then we have the trolls, Don. We have the
I see
trolls.
that, absolutely. They can't help themselves, can they? It's like, really, cheesy whiz. Oh
Oh
my.
boy. Ah.
So there you go, Ray. Again, good year coming. I see again a solution coming very soon to that problem that you've been dealing with for a while. You keep working it, and keep
She's
pushing
very
forward.
loved by the other side. Very loved.
Absolutely, absolutely. Next in line is and have a great week, by the way. Have a great week, Ray. Next in line is Monica.
Monica.
Let's see what's up for Monica. What you got for Monica?
Oh, how cute. Hello, lovelies. Well, hello, sweetie.
Again, everybody, if you've asked for a reading, if you have a specific question, let us know what that is. If it's general, if you don't have a specific question and I don't see it or whatever, then you're gonna default into general. But just let us know if it is specific or otherwise.
Okay, she has waited and waited and waited for things to fall into place. And this is the year, my dear. This is the year you've been wanting to take a trip, and you need to take it before fall. So I'd say probably late summer would be a good time. This trip is waiting for you to go enjoy yourself. And it's time to really think about the future. What are the things you want to create in your life? What would you like to manifest? Just because nothing's been going on and nothing's been happening fast enough, it doesn't mean that this year it won't, because I feel very strongly you're going to have what you want this year. Just be patient and plan this trip. It's going to be awesome. Have a good year. This is a good thing. Thanks, Monica.
Okay, let's see what I got for Monica over here. What are we getting from Monica? Monica, are you still here, by the way?
Oh, she wants to know what's going on for January.
Well, you kind of gave her, you told her what to expect. So
yeah, tell her to hang in there because it's all going to happen.
I'm just Jenny from the block. Ooh, interesting. The Ten of Wands popped out again. Ten of Wands are happy. I love the fact that Ten of Wands is coming out. Again, I'm loving the fact that tens are coming out because, again, tens are usually completion. And when you talk about cycles, you talk about time, you talk about year, and the year's coming to an end. And so a lot of times we bring things to a closure, which is important. And that's what I'm seeing here. Again, the year of a lot of effort and a lot of work is going to pay off. And that's what we're seeing here. So again, this year's this work that you did last year, all the seeds that you planted last year have led you to an opportunity. It's going to lead you, has not yet. It's going to lead you this coming year, in this first part of this year, actually, to choices and options. And so you have not had those choices and options in a while. That's the good part about this, is that this work is paying off. So again, now that the choices and options are coming, you need to do a little pre-work. And what I'm saying by pre-work is you need to start figuring out what is it you really want to do and how you want to move forward. Because when you know options are coming, when you know things are coming at you, it is best to be prepared. How do I deal with it? How do I handle it? What is it I want? The worst time to do it is when it is on you, because then you have to feel like you have to panic and make decisions. Again, a decision's coming. Again, a decision you've been working for is coming. But you need to make sure that which way do you go with this choice? Which way do you go with these decisions? So again, put the time in now to kind of map out what you want to do and where you want to go, so that when this finally comes into your lap, that you will be ready to handle it in a very logical and reasonable way and not feel rushed and panicked and make maybe a wrong choice or a panic choice or a rush choice that isn't completely fulfilled. Okay. So again, know that again, because again, you're getting the sign. It is coming to an end. This is closing out. And again, that choice is going to be given to you, which is going to start that new cycle. And it's all about the new cycle and how you want to do it. And look at this again, the Eight of Cups. I love the Eight of Cups, but the Eight of Cups is that journey. You've been at this for a while. The Eight of Cups tells me this has not been a recent thing. Again, you've been dealing with this for a while. And that's not a bad thing, but make sure that you stay aligned. This is the alignment of the chakras. This is that the star card. But again, that's the 7 chakras again. So make sure you're staying aligned with your path, staying aligned with what it is you wanted to do. And that goes back to the conversation I said earlier, is to be prepared. Do the pre-work to make sure that you know what you want, and make sure whatever you're doing is aligned with where you know you want to be or where you need to be. And therefore, when the decision comes, it won't feel rushed. It won't feel like you made a rash or harsh decision. You made the right decision. You see what I'm saying? Very big difference, okay? So Monica, again, good things are coming toward you. You're closing out the end of a cycle of a lot of work, a lot of struggle, but it's going to pay off. So again, open, embrace it. What do we also do? We do that abundance. We do that affirmation. I believe in infinite abundance. My wants and needs are always met. We tell the universe that our energy, we redirect our energy. We're pointing it out, saying, hey, we are ready. Bring us. We are attracting all positive things. That's what it's all about. Okay, so let's do that affirmation. Again, I believe in infinite abundance. My wants and needs are always met. Okay. Next in line is Shelly. I'm sorry, Shelly Diehard. Shelly, welcome in. You are next.
Shelly. Okay.
It's funny. Jenny has me, that Jenny on the Block song stuck in my head now. I'm just on the block.
Okay, let's see what's in store for Shelly. Okay, Shelly.
I do. You're right, Don. Kelly says I always associate with music. I do for some reason. It just always sticks in my head. She says she does the same as well.
Okay, so this for Shelly, she's got a lot of opportunities coming this late spring, early summer. A lot of things are going to happen. She's been struggling a lot, and it's time to let go of the past, as Don would say, let it go. You can't dwell on it. You can't dwell on the things that you couldn't change, because they are what they are, and it's a way to have us grow spiritually and grow physically and mentally and emotionally. So the past is gone. Forget it. It's back there. But these opportunities are coming, and they're going to come late spring, early summer, and you're going to be happier than you have been in forever. This is a good thing. All these struggles are going to be lifted, and all of a sudden you're going to feel a relief. You're going to feel a lightness about you, and it's going to be very, very happy. So about mid-year, about halfway through the year, you're going to see a big change where you're just going to feel like a new person. This is really cool. That was for Shelly.
I'm liking it. JoJo said that she actually just started a vision board. And how did she put it here? Let's see. I started a vision board. Where was it? Let me go back.
That's always a good idea.
Yeah, started a vision board to help me keep me aligned with what I want to bring into my life this year. Absolutely. And vision boards are great because, again, it does exactly what you're saying. It puts front and center in a visual manner a reminder to us of what we're doing this for. What is it we're wanting? What is it we're doing? Where are we going? And that's why a lot of times that's why vision boards are so beneficial, because it takes your mind and puts it in your visual, and therefore it always helps you remember even the minute details, the things that, again, what it is you're doing and why you're doing it. And sometimes the why is just as important as the what.
And we always have to have our dreams and our goals and the things that we aspire to, the things that we want, the things that make us feel passionate, the things that excite us. There has to be something there, or what is the sense of it all? We chose to come here, so you have to make it exciting. You have to you're responsible for being happy, and you're responsible for making it exciting. So vision boards are good. You can take a cork board, you can take anytime a canvas, anything. And what you do is you put visual pictures up there, photographs or pictures from a magazine, maybe a car you want or something in the future, or home, or a trip, and you put it up there and you look at it every day and you just visualize it. Imagine that this is going to be in your future, and you can create this. You manifest stuff all the time with your feelings and your energy, whether it's positive or negative. It's attracted to you. So think positive and get excited.
Absolutely.
We're still with Shelly.
I'm trying to Shelly, I'm getting a lot of energy around you. My God, you have a lot of energy around you. because it is like radiating through. And I'm trying to understand what. Mine's not a card reading, Shelley. Mine's going to be more of just kind of a connection of your spirits and your energy and your spirits. And what I'm being told to tell you, Kelly, is that you need I feel like you need a tune-up. It's interesting because your energies are like, you need a tune-up. You need, I know it sounds strange. It's like, not for your car. I'm talking to you, Kelly. It's like, I get the feeling you need a tune-up. You need, you have really been, again, you've had such a transition. You probably know this already. I'm not going to tell you anything you don't know already, but you've come through a transition just recently, and like your skill set has gotten on fire. I mean, your metaphysical side is just like so amazingly awoke, and from in the last few months, it just kind of, again, it's awoken and taking you to this higher level. And I'm getting the feeling like, again, the one thing that you probably need to focus on, from what your spirits are saying, are you need to try to get an alignment. So try to get the chakra alignment when you can, because I feel like your chakras, again, they've been so overwhelmed that some of them are too much now. They're vibrating too much, and they're suppressing the others. And you don't want to do that for too long, because again, it can cause a health issue, but more importantly, it throws things off. And again, it's wonderful to have your chakras beaming like this, but not all of them are. And so I'm getting the sense that some of them are again, have faded a little bit compared to the other ones pushing so much. And so be careful with the voice one. The voice one right now is singing big time. I'm getting the voice ones like pulsating, but I'm getting the sacral chakra is dormant. And so it doesn't seem to be as live. And so make sure that, again, if you could do anything, Kelly, the one thing I would suggest is getting in and trying to get an alignment. If you can get something so where you can get your chakras aligned. And also, again, just make sure you get like a metaphysical tune-up, a healing in the sense of cleansing. So make sure you do a cleanse. Make sure you're dumping some stuff, because you're carrying some energy with you that you picked up from other people, and that's their energy, and it needs to be released. So be careful about that too. So,
and I'm getting a grandmother around Shelley on the other side, a grandmother that is trying to tell her, remember who you are, remember your dreams, remember your talents, your gifts. And she's kind of encouraging her and letting her know that she has her back. You know, she's very strong around Shelley. Mm-hmm. So just, let your grandmother know that you hear her. Yes. She is there for you.
Absolutely. Make sure, yeah, if there's some videos, there's some great videos on YouTube that you can go to, that you can play, that can help you to align your chakras. I used to do every once in a while. I think we've even done it in the started. Sometimes I do the meditations. I tell people, hey, 15 minutes before class, if you want to come in, we're going to do a meditation to help to do that. But there are some good ones online. Make sure that you look at those videos and make sure that you try to find something, or contact Tina or somebody else and get a chakra alignment. Have somebody do a chakra alignment for you, because I think that's really important. Again, you're carrying some baggage, some luggage that you picked up from somebody else, and you don't need to carry that with you. And it's not bad. It's just, it's a lot of energy, and it's kind of, again, creating some overstimulation in some areas. And what it does is it takes away the energy in the others. So she
needs to release that energy that's not hers.
Exactly. Because she needs to let it go. Where's
your little let it go thing?
Because every time I play it, we wind up getting a notice that's copyright violation. So I'm like, oh, please. So really? I've got to make some new videos with me just singing, apparently. So I'm not singing well, unfortunately.
I liked it.
I did too. I thought it was fun. But anything fun, you know what that means, right? Anything fun is not good.
I know, it gets
take it away from us. Exactly. Lord have mercy. Oh my goodness. So next in line is Kelly. This one is for Kelly.
Okay. Kelly. Good morning, Kelly. Okay, let's see what Kelly needs to know.
I'm just Jenny from the block.
Okay, Kelly, you're working really hard. It's going to pay off. You're very concerned about money, finances, stability, and a lot of things right now. You feel like, you just feel like you're not in control. But I get a brother around you very strong. I don't know if you have a brother or somebody on the other side that feels like a brother. He's very strong around you, like almost like your best friend. But just acknowledge them and send them love. But everything is going to pay off, and I see you just kind of dancing in the summertime, celebrating and having fun. It's like, don't hold yourself back from enjoying the other things in life other than just working. There are other things to participate in, and life is worth living. Like, life can be exciting, and you have a lot of people on the other side that are supporting you right now. So take advantage of it.
Let's see what I get for Kelly. What am I getting here for Kelly? Kelly, I'm going to change decks on you because Spirit's telling me to draw to the healing deck for you. I'm just. Oh, Kelly. I'm interesting. Kelly. Kelly, keep listening. You're having. It says to you you're having a little bit of like a drought. Not a drought. No. You're having a It's like. Oh man, I can't think of the words that can convey it properly. But I feel like you're having a period. You're in a period of time where you're not quite completely trusting what you hear from Spirit. And you're thinking, okay, wait a minute, they've changed the way, and something's changed, and therefore I'm not having the trust I did in what I'm hearing or how I'm hearing it. And again, it's the listening we're talking about. So again, they are talking to you, and again, it's the trust of what you think you're hearing, and is that right? And I'm told to tell you that again, harmony. You are in harmony with the Spirit. The Spirit is in harmony with you. Okay. So again. Have faith that what they start saying. Again, make sure you keep the faith that what they're saying is, and what you're hearing are the same. You're not disconnected. It's just right now, you've stepped up. You stepped up. Your energy is ramped up, and it does make for a more confusing period, in the sense that when you hear the way you heard before, is being altered to a degree, and so again. It's not going to be, again, it's not going to be the same methodology. Be prepared that they're helping you to grow in other ways. And so don't be surprised if you've been hearing Spirit for a while, actually hearing Spirit for a while, that you start seeing manifesting visually as well. And if you have, and again, because I'm getting this visual, again, it goes back to visualization. And again, it's manifesting into a visual form. So that's what I'm getting there. So don't be surprised, Kelly, if you start seeing physical manifestations of the spirits and the communication you've been having, when it's just been you and hearing them and sensing them. Don't be surprised if they're manifesting physically now. And it's going to get more and more bolder as you trust that this is the path that you're on. So you're kind of getting upgraded. In other words, they're amping up your spirits because you're ready for it. So this is going to be an interesting year for you, especially the very first part of the year, because spirit guides are taking you to a new place. And so appreciate where you are, appreciate what you've done so far, but know that you just started that journey. There's still so much more ahead of you, and things are getting ready to change. Embrace the change. That's important. Okay, Kelly?
And I think that's so important, what you're telling her to listen and everything, because she feels so alone. And she doesn't realize these other beings on the other side are there to support her and help her if she'll just ask for it and trust. Like you say, trust and listen. I mean, they're there.
They are there. And they're there and they're always there to help. That's the good part. Yeah. They're always there to help. They do as much as you want them to do or little as you want them to do. It all depends on what it is you call into them to do. So you ultimately have the control, which is wonderful. I love it. Let's see. What did I miss? Yeah, she says, I question myself all the time. You were right. Absolutely. But again, don't worry about that. That is passing, which is wonderful. Next in line is Paul Black. Paul, you are next.
Our old friend Paul. He's
absolutely
always there. Okay, you're on the list, Paul. Let's hear it. Okay, let's hear what you need to hear. Let's see what you need to hear. I can't talk. Okay. Okay. Money, money, money. You're making the money, but there's some situations in your life that you keep working on. You keep hoping it will change and get better. Let it go. It's not going to. This is something you're just spinning your wheels. It's kind of a wake-up call that if you do what you love, if you put love into what you're doing or what you enjoy, you're going to be amazed at how well you're going to do. You're going to make a lot of money in this lifetime, but you're only going to do it because you have this passion and this love for it, and it's part of you, and it looks really good. But the things that are not working, put them behind you, because it's time to manifest all these good things. And it's like a wake-up call. And about springtime, you're going to be looking out and saying, okay, now what do I want next? And trust that if you have a passion for it, if you have a love for it, go for it, because this is going to bring you wonders. It's going to, this year's an adventure. So enjoy it, Paul.
Super, 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 super. Paul, I'm trying to figure out what
I love all his little hearts and faces and fingers and flames. And the hands, the wave. Hi. Isn't that cute?
Paul, this is going to be a time of forgiveness for you. So let go of anything. When you're upset with the people you're upset with right now, let go of that. Let them not rent space in your head. Don't forgive them and move on. Forgiveness is not for them, it's for you. Ultimately, in the end, because again, they've moved on, but you need to move on as well. You are being divinely guided. You're being divinely guided about this and other things. And so, Paul, listen to your spirits. Listen to what they're telling you. This is a time for you to start appreciating yourself and truly respecting yourself. Don't let anybody else disrespect you. But again, if they disrespect you or they're not measuring up, then maybe you need to make choices of maybe having them no longer that close to you, and therefore you can give the forgiveness and then be gone. But again, don't hold the grudge and don't be angry with them, because ultimately it's not beneficial to you. So again, release it, let it go. If it was not meant for you, it isn't meant for you, because you don't need to carry that luggage. You don't need to carry that anger with you. Again, listen to your spirits. They're divinely guiding you, walking you through this, and move on. Forgive them, let them go. And so where you're not carrying that space, you're not renting that space to them in your head, because again, they've moved on. You haven't. So let that happen. And I love that. Look at this. Your guardian angels are working with you on this. So because apparently forgiveness for you is a little bit difficult. It's one of those things that sometimes you can't let things go. You hold on to the past a little too long. You hold on to the frustration or anger too long. Again, Paul, don't. This is a good time of year to let it go. So for those people who have smited you, those people who have wronged you, they're just not important anymore. They're not part of your life, and don't allow them to be part of that life. Okay? That's what I'm getting for you today, Paul. Next in line. That was kind of heavy compared to what Paul used. Paul usually bubbly energy, but
But
wasn't
that's
for
what
me
he
today.
needs to let go of.
Yeah, and that's what he needed to hear as well.
He's frustrated, and once he lets it go, everything's going to happen for him.
Absolutely. Next in line is DeMarco. Good morning, DeMarco. Are you still here, DeMarco?
I like that name. It sounds powerful.
I do too. I do too.
Yeah. Sounds authoritative or something. I don't know. It sounds pretty powerful.
Exactly.
Okay, beware of these. Everything's about these people around you right now. There's some people that just keep taking all your energy. You've got to put a stop to this. You've got to put your needs ahead of theirs. And as you do that, you're going to have some good news this year. But it's like, don't let these people drain you. Don't stop worrying so much about you. Just take care of you, and everything else will take care of themselves. They have a responsibility to take care of themselves and their happiness and their things in life. But you can't let them drain you. You're not responsible for them. They are responsible for them. So there. DeMarco.
Super, super. DeMarco, the energy I'm getting for you is all about education. And it is, if you were I feel like maybe you're questioning education, or you're not. Again, the key is this: is if you're not in an education situation now, get back to it. I'm getting the feeling you are, and I'm feeling that you need to be. Again, education is important, and for you, it's the stepping stone. So, DeMarco, if you're in college, stay in college and continue forward. If you've gotten out of college, I think you were again. I'm getting the feeling that you are a student, or maybe just finishing. But again, education. Stay with the education. Education is important. It gets you to your next destination. So for some reason I'm being screamed at for education. So again, focus on education. Stay in there. If you've gotten out of school, get back in school. If you haven't completed something, get something completed. Get your degree. Again, I'm seeing like it's like I feel like again you're in school, and then maybe you're either questioning leaving, or you've left and now you need to go back. I don't know which, but the point is get that degree finished. It's important. The degree is that stepping stone. I don't say that for everybody, but for you, I'm being called to tell you that. So that's what I'm getting for you, DeMarco. Next in line is Marianne. Hey, Marianne. General reading for Marianne.
Okay, Marianne. What cards are calling to me for Marianne? Okay, Marianne, this is all about work. You're worried about money. If I were you, a little trip and just forget about everything, forget about all you're worried about money, forget about work. It's like you need just a little brave. And when you do that, sometimes you come back and you have a totally different perspective on things. You have a different ideas, and it kind of it soothes you, it relaxes you, and sometimes we think better when we're not thinking so hard. Does that make sense? Ideas and inspiration comes to us when we're not trying so hard, and it's just that you're trying too hard, and sometimes you just have to get away from the situation and look at it differently. And this is saying a little trip may be necessary right now, just to kind of get away, and you'll come back with fresh ideas, like a fresh you, and it's really cool. So stop worrying so much and be open to all these new ideas and creativity and new things getting ready to happen for you. And that's what I have to say to you, Marianne. Happy New Year.
Super, 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 Marianne. Marianne. Marianne, I'm just getting this feeling of just press forward, keep pushing forward. Again, I just feel like this. I feel like you've been pushing against the brick wall. You feel like you've been pushing against the brick wall, and it's like nothing has happened. I feel like you haven't had a lot of progress recently, and I'm saying keep pushing, because again, that force over time is amazing, and it is moving. There is movement, but it's movement you can't see. It's like a vision of like a I don't know, like a foundation. Something's happening on the other side of that wall you can't see, but the support is eroding, and eventually the wall will give. So again, keep pushing forward. Keep pushing forward, Marianne. Keep working toward what it is you're wanting to do, and know that the force you're exerting is eventually going to have its rewards. It's going to yield its rewards. So just keep pushing forward, and do it with a very positive energy. Continue to do it with a positive energy, because again, you're doing all you can. So know that you're doing all you can. And if you're not doing all you can, then you need to be doing all you can. But I'm really feeling like you're putting the effort in. So know that again, you're doing what you can do, and the spirits will help you in the end. Okay. So keep.
You know what? I think you're right on, Don, because I saw this wall too. And when it collapsed and it all kind of dissipated and everything, she could see clearly what she needs to see. She's just so blocked by this wall. But sometimes you have to go around the wall or wait till it all completely collapses. And then she sees what she needs to see and makes the good decisions.
And sometimes it's like a divinely guided situation. So it's like sometimes the divine timing is there. And so no matter how much you want things to go at your pace, the reality is that doesn't always mean it's going to go at that pace. And therefore it could be at divine timing space. And when that happens, you get frustrated, but that doesn't mean it won't happen. It just means it's not meant for you at this time. Okay. So with that said, next in line, hopefully I help you, Mary Ann. Next in line is Kim.
Yeah.
Kim, did we do Kim Gutierrez already?
Yes, I think we did in the very beginning.
Yeah, she's from Belgium, right? We did.
Yeah,
Kim.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I was like, that looked familiar. Allison, you are next.
Allison. Okay. Happy New Year, Allison. Allison. Okay.
And I think Allison, are you from Australia? Are you? I'm trying to remember. For some, Allison comes in often, and I think I thought she's from Australia or someplace distance. I could be wrong. I could have them confused.
I don't know. It seems like, when I hear some names, it seems happy, and this seems like a happy.
She's from the UK.
Person.
She's from the UK. Yeah, I knew she was offshore.
Okay. Oh, Allison, this is really incredible. This is talking about in the past, you've been disappointed, you haven't felt good, you have felt tired, you have felt depressed, and just physically not feeling good, emotionally, all that stuff. And then all of a sudden, it's saying that they're going to teach you something new. Either you're going to go through a workshop or you're going to study something on your own new. And all of a sudden, you're just going to feel better than you have felt in so long. Your health is going to get rejuvenated and you're going to feel that spark again. I love this. This is awesome. So don't be afraid to learn something new that will just add something really terrific into your life. This is right now, it's winter. It's like, oh, maybe it looks gloomy out there in the UK, but, have hope. And, things are going to get so much brighter for you, but it's up to you to bring something new into your life, whether it's learning a new craft or learning to do something or adding something new to your work. But you're going to feel healthier and happier emotionally, physically, everything. It looks great. So don't dwell on the past. This is good. Awesome.
Yes. Allison, I feel that you give a lot to people. You work with people. You're involved with people on a day-to-day basis, and so you help them. Do you take care of people? Do you provide services to people? Are you like, I get a caring capacity, but not customer care. It's more like individual care. Do you do something like an individualized capacity with people? Yes. Okay. Yeah, because I'm getting this feeling of you. Again, the care and you're very compassionate. You're an extremely compassionate person. But I'm trying to figure out why they're wanting me to know specifically about the care for other people. And I think what it is they're just trying to remind me they're pointing out to me that yes, other people need your care and they need, is it healthcare? Is it some kind of like personal care or healthcare? Do you help the elderly? I mean, what is it? I'm getting the feeling again, like, it's not health. I'm not sure it's called healthcare, but it's like, I keep coming back to personal care. It's like,
it's almost like she lifts people up.
Well, no, but I know in her job, actually, she does. It's like I'm getting the feeling like she visits with people or she helps people who have needs. Like I used to be
a carer.
Okay, a caregiver. Okay. Yeah, and it's interesting because the caregiving was good for you. It gave you a sense of purpose. It gave you a sense of. It also helped you to realize. It reminded you that you are. How do you put it? You gained as much as they did. Exactly. But you gained as much because you felt like you love giving, you love caring, you love taking care of people. And so you got as much as you gave, which is wonderful. And yet people, and that's not the case. That's not the case for everybody, but in this case, it is for you. So, but I feel like you need something again to fill. You're not doing that same role now, right? Because again, I feel like there's a void there. There's still something that you need to be doing, or something. Again, you're feeling like a lack of fulfillment from this, or like you're not doing that now, and you need to. And I'm being drawn to kind of a feeling of you need to find a way to do something like this as well, but maybe in less physical capacity. And you're feeling like physically you're not 100% where you were before. And so again, it's more like, but again, I'm getting the feeling like you need to volunteer or something in some kind of program.
I just saw that volunteer, like even just one day a week, do something for other people, and it's just going to fill you and give you so much love for yourself.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't mean to say that cleaning in university is not a good thing, but I don't think that's where your skill is. Your talent, again, you draw energy from other people when you're helping other people. So I see you actually, I just see you back in some kind of care, some kind of situation where you provide care, you provide support, maybe just visitations, maybe something where, again, you just are there for them. Maybe just to talk, maybe even a helpline phone or something. I don't know. I think you need to be in a capacity, again, of working with people. That's important, in my opinion. That's where I'm getting it. So keep that in mind, okay? So there you go.
Yeah, she's gonna, even if she just gives a little bit of time, like once a week, a couple of hours or something, goes around, kind of helps these people, or guides them, or I see her giving them something, because she's getting it back.
Exactly, and that's where by her giving, she's energized. That's the cool part. I mean, she's such a caring. I can feel her loving, caring spirit. I can just.
Yeah, she needs to be around people, not cleaning.
Yes, I can just feel the spirit. And so it's like she's just such a caring person, but that's how she recharges. By giving, she receives. And I love it. And Susan, someone gave you an amazing compliment there. You look beautiful.
Oh, you're embarrassing me.
Stunning this morning, Susan.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Love you too.
Lisa. That's so wonderful. Nice. So next in line is, let's see.
Katie.
Katie.
Hi, Katie. What a cute name, Katie. Okay, Katie. Let's see what's.
When you were a kid, did you ever hear of an insect they called katydids?
Yeah, a little bug. Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute.
Yeah. Oh, Katie. Oh my goodness. There's a major changes about to embark on your life. And oh boy, there's some things ending, but you're going to rebuild your life. And when you do, you're going to bring in all this love and happiness, but don't fear it. You got the devil card, and that's all about your fear. Oh no, I can't have this end. I just can't deal with all this. You can, you will. And when you rebuild your life, it is going to be incredibly, it's going to be better and more fulfilling and happier than you could imagine. So don't let fear get in the way. Trust that God has a plan and just let it go and watch these miraculous things that happen after everything dies and breaks away and gets rebuilt again. You've got to trust this. This is going to be awesome when you finally let it go.
You're killing me here. You're killing me with Let It Go. As I'm like, I so much want to hit that damn button.
Oh, you should sing it anyway.
It's like, oh, geez, I love that song. So, oh my goodness. Let's see, Katie.
Again, I hope I didn't scare her, but she has to just not put fear. Block herself with this fear, because it's going to be pretty wonderful.
Yeah.
Don's contemplating.
With Katie, I'm getting a lot of confusion. I don't think Katie knows where she. I don't know if it's that she's confused about where she is and how to get out of the situation she's in.
Afraid.
Where she's going. But I get a lot of confusion around her right now, and I'm trying to to pierce it through to see what the confusion is. And I think it's more about where she is and what she's wanting. She's like needing to move on, needing to get through something, and she doesn't know how to get out of it. It's like, and I'm seeing like a seven of cups, which is that kind of too many options or so many options, and so the lack of cleared vision, and that's very problematic for me. So Katie, I think Katie, the most important thing I'm getting is the energy of trying to find is you need to look to solutions outside yourself. You have tried yourself to move forward and to again find your way through whatever it is you've been going through, and that's not enough. That's not enough. Unfortunately, you need to look outside yourself. You need to start talking to people. You need to be getting some advice from people. As to ways that you can move forward, because I do feel again that you're just frustrated that you can't seem to find it in the answers in yourself, because everything you come up with isn't working right. So Katie, again, don't be afraid to talk to people, reach out to people, get advice, let them help you through this. Well, again, it's like navigating something, and I just feel like you just can't seem to, navigate it.
But do you think it's because she's trying so hard to control it? She's trying so hard she can't let it go. I mean, she's afraid. She's afraid to let loose.
Yeah. That's I think that's part of it. Absolutely. She has to. She's got to reach out to other people, let them help her through this. She really does. Absolutely, she does. Yep. So that's what I'm getting. I'm getting.
What we forgot, Don?
What's that?
You gotta remind people to like, share, comment, and subscribe.
Oh, that's right. Absolutely. Everybody, please do the like, share, comment, follow, subscribe. If you're on Facebook, you need to do this one. And if you're on YouTube, we do this one. I'm going to be tweaking all those new things. That New Year's, I've been playing with some things, so I'm going to be tweaking those things. So I'm going to go through them real quick, folks, just so you can see them, because they'll be going away probably soon. So one more time for this one, probably. I don't know. I may keep that one because I just like that one. This one I don't use very much though. And this one.
Say that.
Probably that one will go away too, but I'm going to keep this one.
The drama? Could it be me?
I love that one. I love that one. Good old Angie. I love it.
Yeah.
Oh, and this one, you know what? Screw it. I'm going to play it anyway. This one I got to retire because of copyright, but I'm going to play it. So for all the things Susan said today, this is it.
Go. Let go.
Screw the copyright.
Oh, I like it. I like it.
That worst part about that song, and the best part, and that has such power to the words from the way she sings it, that it's like no one can sing it that way and get that emotion. I mean, she does it, so it's like it kills me when I can't play it. It's like, don't do that to us. They need to allow us the copyright. They need to allow us to use it in copyright.
I know it's not like you're saying anything bad to somebody, or
nor is it we're making any money on this. There's no money made here.
We're just having fun.
Absolutely,
we're just doing this because we love you guys, and
right. So it's not like a commercial venture.
Exactly.
So there you go. I'm just Jenny from the block. Who is next? In my head. That song really is stuck in my head. Jesus Christ, I can't believe how strong that song is.
I don't think I ever heard that. Are you sure?
Jennifer
you
Lopez.
sure didn't make that up?
No, that's Jennifer Lopez. I'm just Jenny from the block.
Jenny. Okay, Jennifer.
Can't tell by the rocks that I got.
Jennifer.
I'm just Jenny from the block. Not one of her best songs, that's for sure. But then again, she's a great artist and she's a great marketer. I don't think she has the best pipes. I think there's some other musicians, but she's good at marketing Jennifer Lopez. And so I'm not trashing her. I'm just saying, for those people who love her, don't come at me, because I just don't think she's the
Well,
best.
I wouldn't mind her
choice.
body, I'll tell you.
Yes, she's worked on that, absolutely. And again, she knows how to keep her name in the public limelight in a way that is good for her brand. I love that. Again, she's a good marketer. But yeah, she ain't got the pipes like Celine and like Whitney and Patti LaBelle, but she's good. She's good. Love her. I love her. Love her. Next in line is, before I get myself in any more trouble here, because there are people who are true Jenny fans. They're going to be pissed. So I was like, whatever.
Yeah, we have to tell them if they want a private reading, how they can contact us.
Yes, if you want a private reading, then you can look at the lower part of the screen as I try to get it loaded. There we go. I'm just turning from there we go. It'll roll right across the screen. To communicate with us directly, email me at sonoranadvice@sonoranmystictarot.com. And for Susan, you can email her at sgrayson2msn.com. There you go.
Now, we do charge for our private readings because it's private. You can just hear everything and anything. But
And they're long and intense.
We're doing this out of the goodness of our hearts.
Yes. And the private readings are long because they go into depth, where these readings are very brief and short. Yep.
And sometimes the mediumship comes through. Your loved ones come through from the other side, and that helps add to it too. Okay, so we have Angelica, and she's in Arkansas.
Hey, Anita, nice to see you in, by the way. Nice to see you.
Thank you. Did you ever go to Arkansas and see those beautiful magnolia trees? They are the most incredible trees I've ever seen. They're beautiful. I guess not, huh?
Which one?
Have you ever gone to Arkansas and seen those beautiful, incredible magnolia trees? And they're so beautiful. I mean, they can be like 20 feet high, and they got these huge blossoms on them all over, and they're gorgeous. Okay.
I lived in Houston. Houston's magnolia trees were amazing. And so,
amazing in Arkansas too. Trust me. Okay, so these are beautiful cards, Angelica. I don't know. I mean, you're gonna have a wish fulfilled, but it's telling you this is a magical year for you to kind of open your mind up to new possibilities, to new ideas, to a new you, because when you put love out there and these beautiful energies and these beautiful thoughts, it's all coming back to you. So you may have a new love coming into your life in one way or another. It could be a child, it could be a relationship, or it could be something you enjoy that makes you feel that love for yourself. Maybe you're just going to fall in love with yourself too. And there's nothing wrong with that. Learn who you are and how you're going to love yourself and be who you are and be proud of yourself. These are beautiful cards. Boy, these are pretty awesome. So you've got a lot of energy this year. You've got a lot of love. You've got a lot of new ideas and new thoughts and everything. And just know that your wishes are going to come true. You're going to have a wish come true this year that you have been hoping for so long. So this is a magical year for you, Angelica. So stay positive.
Yes, and I for me, it's just again, make the move. That's what Susan's telling you. The move is going to pay off for you in a very big way. So yes, take that leap, make that move. You will be happy with what comes in the end. So again, take that leap, absolutely, and make that move. All roads lead to again an improvement in situation. So
That's a big difference to move from Arkansas to Maryland. That's a big culture change.
It indeed is, absolutely. Next in line is Seashells.
Hi, Seashells.
You made the list. Susan, I'll be right back. I got to pop out 1 second, okay?
Okay, sure. Seashells. Let's see what's happening for you, my dear. Okay, this is a year where the money is there. You're going to have some extra money. You'll be given some money. I don't know if it's through inheritance or just working hard for it, but the money is there, dear. And you're going to have victory. But, when you're caught up in all this excitement and everything, you've got to take care of yourself. You've got to make sure you are nurturing yourself. You're taking time for you. You're doing things that make you feel good, physically, mentally, emotionally, being around people that that nurture you. This is awesome. These are beautiful, beautiful cards, but you're going to also have a sense of victory. So I see money coming to you, and you're going to take this money and maybe invest it in something that's very meaningful for you. This is about you this year. It's not about everybody else. It's not about pleasing everybody, whether you have kids or anything. You know, you already take good care of them. It's all about taking care of you. So please do that. See the Empress card? That's you. But the money is all over the place. Look at that. Wow, you must work hard for your money because it's coming. And that sense of victory, like, wow, you know what I'm doing is right. It's good. It's awesome. So Dawn had to step out for a minute, and I don't know who's next. But this is going to be a good year. I feel like this year is a little easier. It's a little happier. Last year was tough. Last year was really tough, and I lost 2 dogs last year, and boy, it broke my heart. But this year, I feel like everybody's going to be in a little better place because they're going to find themselves this year. Okay, so
And
that's
the one
what I
you
had
lost
to
was just
say.
recent, right? Over the holidays,
Yeah,
right?
one I lost Christmas Eve, and the other one I lost in July. So, but they
Yeah,
were
right.
old. You know, they were old,
Yeah.
and I catered to them, and I loved them, and I gave. My husband and I gave them a good life, so we did the best we could. But you can't stop age, and we're all here for so long, and that's it.
I was gonna say you take care of them while they're here, and
Right.
and that's all you can ask for is taking good care of them while
Yeah.
they're here. We are stewards of those animals. We are that's our responsibility, which is nice. So super. Next in line is Samantha.
Samantha, what is rushing into my life? Do you really want it to rush in? Sometimes coming in a little slower can be a good thing. But
Yeah,
let's
because
see.
sometimes what rushes in rushes out.
That's like fools rush in,
Mhm.
where wise men never go. Okay, rushing in. Your dreams. Oh my goodness. You better start paying attention to those dreams and working with them. Because Samantha, you have a lot of things. It's like you're caught up with this one person and they're taking a lot of your time. And you need to kind of rest and maybe have some alone time and get away from them for a little bit, because you have a lot of indecision right now. And that's why sometimes when we're having a difficult, very challenging time, and we're confused and everything, we have these very elusive dreams, these very interesting prophetic dreams. So please pay attention and get some rest. Um, this is such an important year for all of us to find ourselves, to find the goodness in ourselves, and that love, and that spiritual side, because it's not about everybody else this year. It's really about you, and taking the time for you, finding yourself, and doing the right thing for you. So that's all I can say. I hope that helped you, Samantha. Dawn's kind of pondering. I don't know about that.
I know I'm getting some strange energies today. It's really weird. I feel it's like the energies are very heavy today, and it's I don't understand. It's like it could be just me, but I'm just because every time I tend to, get a reading, it's just
And the spunky weather we're experiencing.
Yeah, it's really I don't know.
You know what's really weird, Dawn? In my yard, every time it rains, I have all these snails all over my yard. These little tiny shells, and there's snails in them.
That you don't see otherwise, right?
No, but they just pop up after the rain. It's
Isn't
weird.
that crazy?
Yeah.
Especially here in Arizona. It's like, what?
Yeah, I know.
I don't know. Well,
maybe you should just pull one card for Samantha.
Yeah.
And see what is this rush all about.
Yeah. Samantha, did you lose somebody just recently? Because again, I'm feeling such I'm feeling a loss. I'm feeling just a loss. I'm feeling a loss. unless it was Susan again, maybe your dogs, but I don't think so. This is not that energy. This is a loss of a person. Samantha, are you still
Sometimes
here?
it's not a death. It could be just, losing a friendship or something, It's a loss.
Yeah. Susan, Samantha, did you recently lose someone? Are you even here? Because if you're not here, I'm not even going into it. But I feel like she just recently took a loss. I just feel like a loss of something. And if it's not recently, then I'm kind of concerned for what it might mean. She's not here, so I'm not going to go any further.
Okay.
I can't explore something like this. It's
You
a
can
very
always
heavy.
listen to this later. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a very heavy energy, and without them being here to work it through, I won't do it. There you go. I'll put it that way. I won't do it.
Right.
Because I need to have that conversation, and this is definitely a conversation. This is a different kind of energy. Okay. Next is Katie.
Is this a different Katie? Yeah. Okay. Glad I ran it.
Is it different? Did I hit it twice?
No, we did a Katie, but I think Katie had a different last name.
Okay. Just make sure I didn't repeat it there. Sorry.
Katie. Maybe that's a popular name.
Because we did. Katie did. I am added to the list.
Okay, this is a year for fun. Don't worry too much about money. Just do your best to balance it, to budget it, because the money's going to be there. And I don't know if you're considering something legal. But if you do decide to pursue this, there is money that will be rewarded to you. And it may not be a lot, but in the meantime, have a little fun. But there's some money issues here, and seeing the truth about how you're spending and what you're spending it on, maybe kind of analyze it a little bit and think about what you're doing with your money. But put a little money aside and have a little fun too. That's for Katie.
Okay. Good. Well, Katie, you did some of the work already, the groundwork for the year coming in front of you. I love it. So it's going to make an easier transition for the year in front of you. But this is the master manifestor. This is that magician. So again, Katie, this year is all about you. So as you start the year, know that you've laid the groundwork to get to where you were wanting to go. So it's not going to be like a big leap for you. But know also that it still depends on you and the additional work that you put forward. So again, it depends on you and your work. Without the work, without the energy, without your pushing through, don't expect to see a lot of return. Again, what you put into it is what you get out of it. So this year, know that this year is a year where if you're willing to work, you're going to see something. If you don't want to put the work in, you're not going to get benefit. So again, it all depends on the amount of work that you put in. You are the manifestor this year. You are in control. And the sad part about control is, again, what you put in, you get out. That's the good part. The bad part about it, the good part about it is when you put it in, you will get it out. That's the good part. So keep that in mind. It's all about you this year and how much work you put in. Next in line is Bridget Hightower. Brigitte. Bridget Hightower.
Bridget.
Yes, Happy New Year, Bridget. Are you here, Bridget? Bridget, have you left us? Bridget has left the building.
Okay, should I do a reading for Bridget? I don't see her.
I don't see her either. Teresa is here, so why don't we bump on down to Teresa?
Okay,
also,
Teresa.
Nancy, are you here? Because Nancy, you are also in line. So it's either Teresa and Nancy are the others in line. So let's go on to Teresa, because Teresa just commented. So
Okay, Teresa, your intuitiveness and your inner conscious, your inner guidance is just escalating this year. This is a year you need to set boundaries with people. If people are trying to take your energy, they want you to do this and that, they want to borrow this, they want to borrow that, just say, no, I can't do that right now. I have to take care of myself. There is a lot of emotional stuff that you're putting behind you. And as you do that, you're coming into a better place and you're coming into a very luckier place. So keep setting your boundaries. Take time to develop your spiritual side. And this will all bring you into a very happy, lucky time. Thank you, Teresa.
Teresa, did you have a again, my love future readings. I hate I hate love readings, Teresa. So I was like, oh, you're killing me here. You're killing me with this. Killing me, but I'll read you anyway. I'll give you a love reading. Love yourself. No, just kidding.
It's always good advice.
Hey, Pinky Lee, nice to see you in. Nice to see you in, Pinky Lee. Oh my goodness. Wow, it's interesting here, Teresa. The Wheel of Fortune just popped up. So the Wheel of Fortune is saying, hey, this could be your year. Spin that wheel and see what happens.
What I
Teresa,
just had.
yes, love it, love it, love it. So Teresa, spin that wheel. Let's see what happens. Maybe you should be, instead of looking for one specific type of person, maybe one thing you can do is, again, spin the wheel and go for somebody who is not of your type, somebody who doesn't fit your preconceived notion of what a partner would be. Again, that's what spinning the wheel is. Again, letting the universe see what plays itself out. Okay. So why don't we, again, release your inhibitions. Try something new. Go after a type of person that you haven't been attracted to before. Try to go after a group of people. Try to go places you haven't been before, to meet people you haven't seen before, and get into a different group of people in that sense as well. So again, spin that wheel. Let that wheel speak volumes for you today. Let that wheel speak volumes this year. And that's like, again, it's like one of those things. Take a chance. What do you have to lose? Take the chance. Take the chance. So that's what I'm getting here.
That's good advice. Good advice, Don.
That's what we got for Teresa. Next in line is so Bridget didn't make it in. Is that right?
I guess she got lost. Sometimes these people are at work and they just pop in when they can.
Absolutely. Nancy, are you here? Nancy is next. Nancy.
Well,
I guess Nancy's not Jenny from the block. Lord have mercy. How about Joanne? Joanne, are you here, Joanne? I'm just Jenny from the block. Joanne. Did we have somebody pop up? Joanne, yes, you are here.
Yeah,
Good,
Joanne.
good.
Okay, Joanne. Let's see what's new for you. The new year. What can we expect? Joanne. Okay, Joanne. Okay. A little frustration, things not in your control, and dwelling too much on some things that haven't worked. And they're asking you to look ahead, look forward. Don't look back, look forward. And as you do, the universe is going to really grace you with money and prosperity and all the good things that you've been waiting for. You are not in control sometimes, but your attitude can be. So the past is gone. The past is history. So I want you to look ahead, and as you do, you won't feel so restricted. You won't feel so controlled. Because a lot of blessings are about to bestow themselves on you. So let it happen. Oh, there's Bridget. She came back.
Okay.
So that was Joanne. That was for Joanne.
Super. Let me see what I've got for Joanne. Bridget, you are next, by the way. Next and last on our list, by the way. So Joanne. Joanne, does any of that resonate with you, Joanne, by the way? I'm just Jenny from the block. Yeah, I'm gonna draw a card for Joanne. Ooh, Joanne, that journey. You've been on it for a while. Totally resonates. Decided to go with the flow. Yes, because you've been on a journey for a while. And again, I feel like your feet are kind of stuck in mud, and you've been having to work through things. But guess what? News is coming through. You'll see a breakthrough. So again, that breakthrough is finally going to feel like things are loosening up for you, and the things are going to start improving, which I love. And then there's love this. So again, you fought through the struggles, you fought through the problems, the issues, whatever else. finally news is coming through that you found this resolution, and new and good things are coming for you real soon. So Joanne, just keep your head down, keep pushing forward. Again, good times are on their way. So be prepared. And if money falls your way, Susan and I will sit back here and you can send a little here. That's good. Win that big lottery, $700 million.
Yeah, we'll be here.
I'm telling you, 765 million, I think was last count. Is that crazy or what? I mean, talk about changing lives. It's sad that one person will win it, but it maybe win it. But the good part is if they can change lives. Think of the lives they could change with that money. That's what I'm saying. That's like these people, these rich people flying to these millionaires and billionaires flying to the moon and flying into space for like 2 minutes in space or 10 minutes in space and coming back. Or for millions of dollars. Just think if they put that money into the hands of people who would appreciate even a minute part of that, what lives they could change instead of their egos, And it's like, how much money can you take? I love Warren Buffett because Warren Buffett is pledged to give. He already has pretty much given. He's guaranteed that when he dies, his wealth is going to be given away. He's not giving it to his
Wow.
kids. His kids have the wealth. So that a massive amount of wealth is going to be given away.
That is cool.
That is. It's like, but yet there's so many folks who they keep amassing more and don't give. And then there's some who talk about giving and don't give. And, it's crazy. So.
But if they only realize what you give out comes back to you.
Absolutely. Yeah. And not only that, but it's interesting. It goes back to the concept of, you are made by the community. The community helps make you. And so when we believe that we did it on our own, you theoretically, you put the work in. Absolutely. That's not theory. That's reality. But the theory, the reality is also is that you're lifted by the community. The community helps to raise you up and make you, and it comes with the community's education, the taxes that we pay for education, the taxes that we pay to keep the infrastructure there to help make things happen. So there's so many things that go into making us who we are and the success that we are, that if we tend to stop, if our ego gets in the way and says, oh no, we did it ourselves. Yeah, right. Whatever. What world do you live in? We are living in a very interconnected world. It takes all of us working together to make things happen. So,
well, look at how much happier Scrooge was when he started giving back to the people. He was miserable his whole life, and then he changed.
Exactly.
Okay.
So next is
Bridget
Hightower, right?
Yeah, Bridget Hightower.
Bridget Hightower.
Okay. So Happy New Year, Bridget. I wonder where she's from.
Bridget, did you have a specific question? Or just general?
Okay, so I'm going to tell her what I have here.
But don't forget to hit that like, share, subscribe, and follow buttons, people. Please hit the like, share, subscribe, and follow buttons. I would appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Yeah, we want you to subscribe to us. It helps us. Okay, so this is very interesting. Bridget has been involved with somebody, and it's going nowhere. This person they're involved with is very happy the way things are. They don't want to change. They don't want to move it forward. They don't want, she's in South Carolina. So they're happy with the way things are. But I feel like Bridget wants a little more in life. And what's going on is somebody brand new coming in. And it's time for her to kind of embrace this, allow it to happen, because this person's going to give her the life she wants. Because the other person she's with, it's not going anywhere. It's not going to satisfy you in the long run. So that's what I have to tell Bridget. Happy New Year, Bridget.
She's like, yeah, thank you. To take me there. And then what? She's like, DIVORCE becomes final today. Oh, man.
Awesome.
Let's see. Bridget, the interesting. Yeah. I'll just put it this way, Bridget. I see this year being a year of physical transformation for you. I see that you are. I'm getting this feeling. I get this. I don't know. I see you being more body conscious. I see for some reason over the last month or so, you focused on you've been thinking about ways in changing yourself and maybe reinventing yourself. And so I see you becoming more body conscious during this beginning of this year. I see you doing a diet and an exercise program that is going to help you in that regard. Um, I see like a red dress. I see you wanting to look different in a red dress. And so it's like, do you have an idea? Is there a red dress you saw and you're like, I want to fit into that or something? Because I'm getting that image of there's like this dress I want to wear. Is it an event that you're going to or something? Because again, it's like I feel like you want to look a certain way for a certain event, and you're like, I'm going to get there before this. This is my goal. So it's and it doesn't have to be a specific. Yeah, I just see you having a goal of getting again focusing on health and physical shape and the way you look and stuff like that. That's very very strong for you right now. So yes, this is the time for that. The time is lined well for you for that. Your energies are there for that. What you should do is make sure you call in your spirit guides that will help you with that specifically. So where they can stress they can suppress some of the wants of the food that maybe is not healthiest for you, and help you also to raise up your energy level to stay with the workout and that kind of stuff. So pursue that indeed. So yep. So
There may be some people interested in joining our class on Tuesday night.
If you're interested in joining our class on Tuesday night, again, it's in reference to learning and developing and growing your psychic and mediumship skills, as well as your tarot skills. You're welcome to join us. Send us an email at advice@sonoranmystictarot.com. That's again, advice at Sonoran, that's the desert we live in. Mystic, that's me, and tarot is what we read.com. So again, if you're interested and you want to join us, you're welcome to do so. The class is free. It starts at 6 p.m. Mountain Time, and it runs for 2 hours, and it's completely free. And we have people from all over the country on that in the evenings. So you're welcome to join us. Send us an email, and I will add you to the list. Okay. So, and oh look, right before we end, we get a little troll. How nice, little
another troll, Greg.
Go away, little troll. Go away, little troll. Anyway, with that said, I think we are done, Susan. We are out of here.
Okay.
It's been a good one. Have a great day.
Next week I won't be here. I'll be in the Caribbean.
Nice. Send us some photos. Let us know what how things are.
Okay, I will.
Yeah, enjoy the trip. Absolutely.
I will. Thank you.
Yes. And with that said, folks,
great.
We're out of here.
Thank you for inviting me on, Dawn. Thank you. Always I enjoy.
Have a great one, everybody. Adios.
Thank you. Good luck, everybody. Happy